Welcome to the 14th episode
Yeah.
of the Never Ready podcast. I'm Caleb Lightsey.
I'm Christian Blake, and we're here to keep on chatting.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah. So last week, kind of overextended, overshot what we planned to do for the week. Um, I mean, not that it's not possible, but we didn't really we got gung ho, you know.
Yeah,
So
got
now,
excited.
yeah. So now we're gonna this week we're gonna come at it a little smarter. We're gonna break some stuff down a little bit. Not go about our week the same way we did last time. We didn't get a lot done. We should be all right. Oh, you probably noticed we were supposed to film this episode in the car, but
Didn't work out that way.
yeah, now I'll have him here all week. So we're really going to double down on getting a lot of stuff out to you guys here pretty quick. So it's looking good for the content and music to come. But anyways, we can kind of just dive right into our plans for the week. First thing,
First things first.
yeah, this is we're gonna try to get the camper.
Yeah, we gotta go get that.
Okay, so I have an RV. I guess I'll put RV. I always call it the camper, but it's technically an RV. I have an RV that I lived in for the past 5 years or 3 years or so. I think I lived in the house for like 2 years. But anyways, I need to sell that to either get or just put back money towards a food truck because I think we talked about that in the last episode. We need that moving forward so that we can have our own licensed way to sell food at all of our events and venues or whatever we want to do.
Making some money.
Yeah, and it's a whole side business I can run on the day, or just hire somebody to run throughout the days to bring in more capital for us to keep some shit going. So this week we need to go get that. It's up in Gainesville. It's like a fucking hour away, and once I get it here, I need to clean it out and list it and sell it. So that'll help us out money wise. Give us a little bit more to start planning either our first event, unless we find a food truck within relatively quick,
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a problem.
No, we can also build one too.
Right.
We can get a trailer, or like you were talking, or
yeah,
a small little box truck. There's a lot of ways we can just cut the sides out and make a big window, and there
just
you go.
Rent a U-Haul and just sell food at the back of the U-Haul.
Just have a mobile kitchen. We just hook it all up with a generator, pull it in and out. Different U-Haul every day. Just grab one in the morning. Whatever works, man. You could do
by
it.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, you could do it. I guess. I bet they'd want to cut.
Yeah.
Your restaurant just starts being like called the U-Haul thing.
Yeah. I don't need the U-Hauls no more.
I got the U-Haul quesadillas, man. All right. So, but going to get the RV this week will also double as a chance for Caleb over here to meet Blade and Tara, which are two of the artists that he'll be booking for, and that we will work with a bunch moving forward. So it'd be good for him to know them.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to meet him. I feel like I already know him.
Yeah, we've talked about him a bunch, and you've heard him sing and all this kind of stuff. It's
yeah, I like the music.
I feel like I'm mentioning him all the time, but again, everything I've done thus far has been primarily working with them. But we'll see. Oh, so yeah, we'll get you up there. We'll meet them, and we'll get the RV this week. That'll be good. I'm really excited to get that thing sold. Trying to get us a little extra capital because that's a lot. We can either hire a couple extra people for various things, like we were talking about your buddy helping with websites or EPKs.
Oh yeah, Joe.
EPKs are electronic press kits for artists, like a website, basically like a very elaborate link tree. Like it shows where
we could set up something to where like they have a QR code.
Yeah,
somebody just
we have some QR codes for different things. The one that takes them to the link tree. We can make one the same.
I didn't realize it's really easy to make a QR code.
Yeah,
it's not that hard.
Yeah, no, you just need like
copy and
paste what you're linking to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep, you can set them up for all sorts of stuff. You can put them on shirts. We had them on Blade's first business cards and his first stickers. Yeah, that took you straight to his Spotify. Yep. Actually, it took you to his first release, I think.
It's actually how when I had the landscaping business, how my first cards were. They had a.
We do. I'm gonna put that. We need to get you some business cards. Because I have some for Never Ready, but I need to make you some. And that's not too bad at all, because I just take the format I have and swap out your information and make your color, which I need new ones because mine are all blue and I need white.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad.
So I'm not even gonna put Caleb. I'm just gonna put new. I should. Oh, I have the eraser. I was like, I should have grabbed it. It's in my hand. So new business cards. That's pretty easy. I'll get that done. I can get it done. I'll work on it on a break or one of these mornings. I can knock it out tomorrow pretty quick if I need to. All right. We set up some of your pages, but we need to give you stuff to post and make them look finalized and professional. Right now, they don't even have photos. So this week we are going to do a photo shoot. We'll get Taylor out here at the camera, and we'll get all sorts of stuff, green screen or various areas in here, or whatever. But I need new stuff because my stuff before was not all pushing all the white. You need just professional photos in general to start having on your page. That'll give you stuff to post also, and me posting photos with some statement about our new direction or what we're, let people know what's going on. Tell people about this. Or tell people about the stuff. Keep people informed, on what's going on. So after we do that, your pages should be all good. We now have you on the booking email. Or did we get you signed in? I gave you the info. Did we get? Okay, we're on that. Okay, cool. So after that's all done and we have the photos, at least the first one or two, I'll have edited pretty quick so that you can make your pages.
Get it going.
And then by the end of this week, we have a goal. Let's try to get you to have reached out, not necessarily booked, but you've reached out to 5 different venues or so. Let me write this. Reach to 5 venues. Okay, so we'll reach out to 5 venues, and we'll probably go in, like you and me were talking before, with we have the existing show schedule they have right now, and we'll go into it, hit up all the people they already play for, and offer them the first chance, let them know who we are, let them know you're booking for them now, moving forward, and you give them first dibs on anything for the rest of the year if they're interested in any of these dates. So this might turn into you have book your first show, which is like a big milestone. So because it just gets
it going.
Yeah, you get
lights of fire under your
it's
ass.
like, oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, that's all I gotta do. No problem. And then you get better and better and better, and then pretty quickly they're booked up, and then we're working on to getting new artists that you're booking for
bigger venues.
And the more we start booking for, and the more artist relationships that we have, when it comes time for us to start hosting our own events or our own festivals, we have all sorts of different artists we know and different genres,
experience,
things. So it's easy for us to be like, okay, we need to set up a 10 artist festival. I book for 14 artists. Let me pick 10 of them and just throw them in my little festival as long as it is cohesive and works, So we'll keep establishing more and more relationships, and it'll help us down the line. Because we definitely want to. One of these weeks, it's going to be starting to reach out to venues about booking our own or hosting our own gigs. It's not going to be trying to just book for Blade and Terra. So that'll keep changing. We'll get you comfortable with that, but we also need to plan our first event and try to find out who we're going to bring as like a headliner.
Right.
Because obviously we're not trying to break the bank. I can't afford no freaking Taylor Swift. That's probably like $1 million to show up. I'm like, I can't. Don't have that.
J. Cole, man. He's on his way.
But Afro-Man played in town. Framing the Red played in town.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, there's all sorts of like bands
just to get people
get
together,
and they pack the house here. So like we can, we'll find somebody that will bring in some names or bring in a crowd with their name, and then we'll start planning that. But we got to figure out. We got to get first the capital.
Yeah, just go day by day, dude. That's all it is, really.
So for now, it's keep individual artists booked, but we're working towards our own events here before too long.
Main thing is staying motivated.
Yeah, you got to stay on top of it, because once you start slipping, it's pretty
easy to
fall right into it easy. That's a big part of like my music, and that's a big one of my goals this week that I need to put is I need to finish my first song of my 24 that I'm working on. So first new. I'm just gonna put CB release because Christian Blake. I know who I am.
I know what it means.
Finish my first release because I need to get back to putting some music out because it's been forever and I got a plan. I've been writing. I just haven't got in here to finalizing it. I've made a couple demos, which you've heard some, but I need to finalize the song, and that's really gonna get me jump started. Also, with doing that, I'm gonna need to film at least my first piece of content. Um, but I should film more than just one for that song, like right when it's done. So I'm gonna put film. I'm just gonna put film content for song. So I need to do more than one, but bare minimum, I got to get at least one thing done, because video wise for that song, I got to get something. I need to come up with what I don't know which song it is yet. I'm thinking it's gonna be a song that I'm working on called Clean Slate, but I'm not sure because the song feels like an introduction, so I feel like I should go that direction, but we'll see. Yeah. So I really need to get that going. But by the end of this week, I'll have something pretty solid going, and you'll be here, so I can double that time of teaching you how to do some stuff. I'll probably end up working on one of those demos, so it'll be mostly just the recording part of it because everything else is like where it needs to be for the most part, besides me mixing. But we'll teach you some of the.
Just get in here, man, and just fucking get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally. Now I do. Following up with that song coming out, I have the 24 songs, or not. I don't have the entirety of them written. I think I have like somewhere between, I don't know, somewhere between 13, 16, somewhere in there. But I need to come up with my release order, because that's going to keep me on track, keep me motivated, know what I have to do coming next, at least with the songs thus far. I'm trying to talk and write, and I can't do
it. Release order.
Yeah. Well, I was stopping on how to spell release. Just because I'm talking to you, I'm about to start writing what I'm saying. I'm bad about that.
No, I do the same.
So I need to come up with the release order. I need to choose of the songs that I have now, what's coming next, so that I can prioritize what I need to be working on, and also make it feel cohesive. Like I don't want. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter, but to me it does. I don't want
some kind of order.
Yeah, I want it to feel like not just some random song after another. Like it needs to kind of flow. Because I'll be heavily promoting them each week. So if the song I'm promoting next week feels like a complete drastic
change,
opposite thing than is what I am now, that can work. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just personally, it's something that
you want
feel
something
better
that goes
to me
together.
if it flows.
Yeah,
it'd feel more artistic. But anyways, that needs to happen, so that'll keep me way on schedule, or easier for me to stay on a schedule.
Right. Oh yeah, dude. Just some order and that shit, and we can get it.
Yeah. I want to cross a lot more things off this Friday on this list that we have accomplished, and not cross them off because we didn't do them.
Erase them and write them again the next week.
Yeah. Well, we basically did. Instead of we had book your first show, but we should have simplified that a little bit. And we also skipped the steps of you don't have the means to book a show unless you're just straight cold calling them with nothing. You're like, hey, I'm this guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
And they're like, who the hell are you? So we need to give them something to go to, something to see that you're really doing what you're doing. And then one of the last major things I really want to make sure I do this week is I need to get back to regularly posting. On all platforms, because I was posting 3 times a day, and those were all like videos, and I do a word post maybe once a day, not every day, but a lot of the time. I do photos usually once a day, so it's like 5 posts a day on the main pages, and that's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Not that you necessarily have to go that route. I have a buddy who was on the podcast before, Dylan Funk. He's a visual artist, and he just goes very hard on TikTok because it was like too annoying to manage doing all the different pages, which it is. It's a pain in the ass, especially it takes a lot of time uploading if you don't have good internet or wherever you are. because you're doing one and then immediately to the next. Immediately,
Right.
and my phone is just decommissioned for a while.
Yeah.
Nobody bugged me. You call me and ruin it, I'm ignoring it because you're gonna ruin my upload and it's gonna start over or something. But he just goes really hard on TikTok, and that works well for him. He's had way more of engagement just focusing on one, and it's kept him driven. So like, you can go that route if you need to. My personal pages often lack more than more than Never Ready's page, but I'm planning to work on that. I'm trying to make sure everything's coming consistently, and we'll have a lot of your stuff. Anything you're doing, like music or art related or artist related,
Put it
will
out
be
there.
yeah, a lot of it will be on Never Ready, and then we'll get a lot more of the personal side of your stuff. Like, we're in here. This is again, I mention it. We mention it like every time. This is like 3 in the morning. It's like 4, maybe 4 in the morning right
I don't
now.
know what time it is. Watch this, dude.
Yeah, we're in here at 3 working out, so we can post
4.
clips talking about that. We can post clips getting up, making breakfast. Like, that's your personal page. You can post about whatever you need.
Your daily grind.
But Never Ready will be a lot of the artist stuff and the music. Not that I won't promote my stuff on my page, but it's more just me on there.
Yeah.
If you want to get to know me, come see my stuff. If you want to see all my music shit, it's all under Never Ready Productions.
There's a website for that.
Yep. It has its own pages.
Yeah.
But anyways, here is our weekly
game plan.
Last time I thought it was gonna be flipped, but when I looked at the video, it wasn't. So that's cool. So hopefully we can cross off more of this week successfully. Then I'm not gonna say hopefully. We're gonna cross off more of this week.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's hard jumping into something new though, man. It's all
life happening and everything else.
Yeah, life, dude. Again, we got 9 to 5s. We got families. It's like we're cutting into all of our sleep. I'm getting up at 2:30 in the night. I don't have to. If I didn't want to, I don't have to get up till about 5:50, and I can make it work.
Right.
But
just
I'm
long enough to brush your teeth and get out of here.
Yeah, but I'm getting up early as hell just so we can. You are telling me so we can make this shit happen, and we're gonna make this shit happen.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's do or die,
dude. For real, I'm going. I'm going all the way.
Yeah. All in, dude.
I was just watching Seth Rogen said he said it great, which is basically the whole premise of Think and Grow Rich, the book I was telling you to read. By the way, probably gonna start talking about that. I'm listening to motivational or self-help audiobooks. I just got him started on doing them, and we're gonna probably start trying to listen to one of those each week. This week it'd be good. You got through that one, and we can chat about it on Friday. But the whole premise basically is the same thing of you don't give up. The whole, like, Edison didn't fail 1,000 times. He came up with 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb, but he only had to figure out one that worked.
Right.
But Seth Rogen, I just saw him in an interview, and he basically summarized the whole point in the simplest way. If you keep trying, you might make it. But if you give up, you definitely won't make it.
Right.
So
oh yeah. Absolutely.
So just keep trying. You never know. You only need to make it once.
Actually, Thomas Edison stole that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I'm with. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you Friday. Yeah. Peace.